All right. Hopefully, I'll have the audio situation fixed in a second. All right. I don't know if I have audio or not. I may have to restart this live. Oh, I have audio now. Okay. Somehow I fixed my audio issue. There we go. Good morning, everyone. I don't know if anyone's here yet, but it's morning. I've just woke up and yeah, running late today. Running behind as per usual. Oh, see if I can get this chat up here. Good morning, Fishner. Can you hear me now? Hopefully y'all can hear me, because I am having a morning. I am having a rough morning. I did not want to get out of bed, and then I wanted to just sit there and drink coffee. So yeah, it's been a morning. All right, I'm trying to remember. I'm using Streamlabs again, so I'm trying to remember how to do the chat. All right, so there we go. There's the chat thingy. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I so totally stayed up way too late. Should have went to bed like 2 hours earlier. Oh man. So I forgot to put the water in the tank for the little rice fish this morning. So yeah, I obviously did not get up and get them moving. Then I woke the angels up. They're not too happy with me. They're like, "Where's our breakfast at least, lady? Give us some food." Oh, and I woke up stuffy, so I'm really hoping I'm not getting sick. Like, I am real stuffy this morning, y'all. I was like, please, not again. Like, I went through the whole holiday season last year, like, sick the whole time. We're not doing that this year. No. No, 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 no. Gonna start drinking the orange juice here in a minute. Even though I do not like orange juice. Need the vitamin C. Vitamin C, vitamin D. We're gonna just, crank them vitamins up. I don't know if that actually does anything. It probably doesn't, but makes me feel better. Are they even hungry this morning? Yep, they are hungry. So I've got to figure out how to add my other ears onto this bad boy. I don't think this chat always likes to populate here very well. Eventually, I'll figure out how to like add stuff to the screen or add a chat box or something so we can see what's going on. Yeah, I feel like I've been hit with a sledgehammer. I have to get my rice fish moved today. I have to finish my pleco tank. Two things that have to happen this week are those two things. And it's Monday, so might as well get started with it. And then, move on to the other projects. I don't think I put enough food in there for them. They're still looking. Let's throw just a little bit more in there. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit more. Here you guys go. I disturbed the duckweed. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, it's Monday. Don't do Mondays so great. I mean, who does? Who does a good Monday, really? But I've got the epistos. They are moved in. They are doing good. We'll check in with them tomorrow. I'll remember to move my setup into the bedroom for tomorrow morning. But Mr. Episto has been digging himself out some little holes in the sand. So I'm really glad I did go with the sand only substrate because he's really digging on that. And I'm kind of glad I watched him for a little bit in the tank before I moved him to his own tank to see, their behavior a little. Granted, the angels did not care for it too much. The plecos didn't care for it very much. But, you know, there's relative peace back in the tank again. Kind of, a little bit. I will definitely get some footage of those rice fish babies today because I do have them. They are there. I promise. Oh, let me just refresh this real quick. All right. I need to figure the stream. No, not Streamlabs. Um, yeah, I've got to figure out how I'm gonna stream all this stuff and get it, just get it done. Yes, and the flagfish babies. I've got to find those flagfish babies and get a mop in there too. I s- that still floors me. I do not get it. And I did catch the flagfish last night. I was going to turn the light off, and they were doing a kind of like, dance when they're, hey, I'm interested. So they were, one was showing interest to the other. So I'm not sure if it was the female showing it to the male or the male. Yeah, but something was going on in there. So we may have more action going on in that tank real soon. Get some footage of that tank too, at least so I can play it or yeah, I can at least share it here, put a video of it up, a short. Yeah, I'm about to have babies coming out of my ears, y'all, because okay, if y'all notice, Stella is gone. There is no sign of Stella in this tank because if she was in here and I dropped food, y'all know she'd be right up front and center. She'd be like here, like I am ready to eat. And Stella is not here anymore. She is gone. I caught her after weeks and weeks of being eluded by Stella. She has finally been captured. She did do a number on Mr. Guy. If I can get a picture of him wherever he is, I'm not sure if it's this little guy up front or if it's the other little guy, but she tore him up, man. She really did. There's a little baby. Yeah, everything has moved around in there. We took everything out of the tank. I was not playing this time. She had to come out. I was not about to lose one of the super reds because she was being, spicy and aggressive. And no, I think he's no, I think it's the one in the front. He won't throw his fins up very much, but right now, I think it's because they're all torn. But the other guy's in the back, and I'm not seeing any breaks in his fins. I did get some more of the duckweed out, if you notice some of it's floating around still, but I did get some of it out, so you know that was for the best. I gotta fix the cranium pod. It's kind of leaned forwards right now, and I really need to get some more sand at the back. Again, still need to get that done. But the little reds they are happier because there's, there's a little bit of peace in the tank right now. I don't know why that little dude thought he could take Stella on either. Okay, because I've been looking at these two guys, and while his bristles, okay, he's got some impressive bristles. He's got like these two on the top, like right by his eyes that look like horns, and you can't really see them because I can't really, zoom in on this camera. I really need to get the camera I can get up close and personal with. But he also has a bunch that are they come out and they have like forks on them. So like they're gonna be really beautiful bristles when he gets bigger. But he is smaller than the other bristle nose that's in there, the other boy. And I guess he's the more dominant of the two. But yeah, I don't know why he thought he was the one that was gonna get Stella, but he did. He did. And it didn't go well. It did not. Yeah, he's got his chins up now. Okay, can we get a better view of that, sir? Like she tore him up pretty good. Come on, buddy, show us the fins. See, like like it's not all the way attached at the back anymore. And he's got a few chunks. He's got a big chunk out of his tail. Come on, flare that bad boy up. Spread the tail. Come on, spread the tail. He's like, no, I'm eating. Leave me alone. I'm looking for the other one. Where's he at? Yep, he's back there. But oh, I should have had a second cup of coffee before I started. Oh man, this is gonna be a short stream this morning, y'all. I know on Saturday I said I would have the rice fish babies out there. Hey, fish fam, good to see ya. So yeah, I did fib a little. I did. I fibbed a lot. Hey, catfish, Craig's Catfish Cave. Um, I don't have the rice fish ready. I balked on that one. Had a lot go down yesterday. Had even more go down. I was going to bed and I got a phone call. And it's never good when you get a phone call at like 1 in the morning. So yeah, I ended up not going to bed till like 2 a.m. Thank you, Craig. Um, I had to do some moving around on this tank over the weekend, and I might have to move this plant right in the middle because they keep getting tangled up in that. See, they go over there. I guess the food is falling like right around it, and they know that, so they keep getting stuck there. But yeah, okay. So yeah, last night went to bed way too late. Didn't get my angels done this morning, or not my angels, my rice fish done this morning like I wanted to. The plan was set up the tank water before I went to bed last night, and then when I woke up this morning before the stream, get the babies into their new tank. I I didn't do that. I like I said, I balked on it. So once I get that done today, I'll get a video of it going and uploaded because we have quite a few little rice fish babies. Morning, Mippet. Well, evening to you. But yeah, these guys are one of my this is like I don't know because I can't say these guys are my favorite because all of my fish are my favorite for different reasons. So, like the whiskers are my favorite because they're the whiskers. They were my first plecos. Probably right now my unfavorite fish, and it's not because I don't like the fish. I love my quarries, but they're frustrating me. My most frustrating fish is the quarries because for some reason I can't get them to spawn. The angels, you know, I love my angels. The Epistos right now are those are pretty cool. He's doing really good. He's like I said, he's been digging around. So the rice fish are breeding. My Achilles are their colony is like bulking up. I've got to get my endlers into the tank with the whiskers because they're going to be like the dither fish in that tank for them, and get that colony going. So I've still got a bunch of stuff to set up. It just sounded like I've got like more work than I thought I did. And that's the way it always is. You think you're done and you're not. So I'm rambling this morning because I'm still half asleep and I'm very stuffy. I think I need to check the temperature because like it's got to be cooler this morning. I didn't even look at the weather before I started. So normally I get up. Okay, so I'm usually up at like 4:35 a.m. with Mr. Mouse, getting coffee going, doing the thing, checking the weather. Yeah, it's 63 this morning, which is cooler than it has been. And so yeah, that's probably why it was a lot colder when I went to sleep last night. But yeah, I just have to keep getting, it's getting easier, getting more things set up. I'm getting more stuff the way I want it. My goal this week, on top of getting like the rice fish babies, because I really want to get them situated and the whiskers, because Stella got moved in with Mr. Whiskers yesterday, and they're already sitting on eggs. Surprise, surprise. Who guessed that? Dishner did. Um, but yeah, I need to finish getting that stuff set up. But I really want to focus on the rice fish babies because I have a mess of airline tubing because I didn't set it up right because I wasn't sure how I wanted to set it up. And now I have airline tubing all kind of haphazard in front of my tanks instead of behind the tanks where they should be. So it doesn't look very good, when you just come in and look at it. It's like it's a mess. And that's gotta get changed today. So rice dish baby water goes in after the stream, and then I get to start untangling airline tubing and putting it all back the way it should be. Good morning, Mr. Mouse. How are you today? Yes, they are sitting on a lot of eggs. She was so full of eggs. And yeah, so I've got a project for Mr. Mouse to do probably next weekend. Was gonna get him to do it this weekend. Again, things just didn't happen. But I do need to get some bins set up for the fish to grow out in, that are in aquariums because, sometimes you just need bigger space. And then I can set them outside in the spring, so they're already done. It's a win-win. It really is a win-win. So I have to go get my all of my supplies together for him to make that for me. I don't I'm not allowed to play with like fire or heat guns or things that are dangerous anymore. One, I'm clumsy. Two, I set stuff on fire all the time. Um, go back 2 years to the mission chip experiment when I set chips on fire. Okay, I have a weird fascination with fire. But man, I gotta give this guy, okay, in this tank, I have to give this guy some credit, right? Dude's still trying the fan over there. He is still he is still thinking he's gonna get babies. He is practicing. He is getting ready for that moment. And my little girl is like, "You got a long time to wait, buddy." She's like, "I am nowhere near ready." I think the other little Plecos got the right idea. He's like, "I'm just chilling, dude." He's like, "You go fan away. I'm just chilling over here." But yeah, he's really thinking he's gonna have some babies soon. And I have checked that cave like extensively. There are no little babies in there. So yeah, he just could not pin her in that cave. That's what that boiled down to. Oh, so Saturday night after my stream, I get a text message. And okay, I used to keep, I was kind of like a nanny babysitter to these two little girls, Araya and Adara. And they have an older sister. And their older sister, okay, these two little kids are like 3 and 7. Okay, so their older sister, who is 15, 16, sends me a message and wants to know if I've got a sponge out of my filter that they can have so they can jumpstart their tank. And I'm like, you know what? I do have something. So I packed them up a dirty sponge filter and got them some plants together and collected three little baby plecos and took them over, big surprise full of stuff. Um, Tried to make sure there was no duckweed in there, but duckweed is everywhere, so they probably have duckweed now. Sorry, but it happens. And I think I gave them like two of the short fin chocolates and one long fin chocolate out of the my second grouping of babies that I had that were still in with Mr. Whiskers when I dropped Stella in there. So they're still babies. And I told them, I was like, look, these guys are still young, but you might be able to grow them out. See what you can do with them. It was just three of them. I did, and I may have potentially given them rice fish eggs too. I did tell them to go ahead and get their plants in the tank just in case, and to be real careful with them. But yeah, I did. I started with the yeah, gave them the duckweeds, and yeah. So talked to them, and my kiddos, they do enjoy going to the fish club, like auction and swap meet, because those are the only two we've gone to so far. But there's been a couple of occasions, and probably the reason I haven't gone earlier is because they usually work on Saturdays and Sundays. So it's real hard for them to get time off to go. But the big sister was like, "Hey, I'll go with you." So now I have someone else to go to the meetings with me. And I'm like, "Cool." So, I'm gonna just have a car full of kids taking them to the fish club, starting the cult that's not a cult. I'm influencing young minds. It's a good thing. It's science. Come on. It's ecosystem, science, nature, all rolled into one. Like that's kind of awesome. Yeah, someone to be the voice of reason during the auction. That's usually Ray because they were like, "Mom, no, no, don't do it." But you know what? With everything I got at the auction, I have been pleasantly pleased. And I'm surprised because, out of my whole auction haul, we did lose one flagfish. Okay. I do have to report we lost the flagfish. But to be fair, I think the other boy did kill it because apparently that's a thing that can happen. and he wasn't doing so hot. So I'm not sure if he did that or if it was just that guy just didn't make it, too much stress. I'm not sure. But I still got one boy, two girls, plenty enough to get started, obviously, because I have a baby already. One lone baby that I found. I'm still baffled. And yes, I do not need the arowana. I think if I brought an arowana home, Mr. Mousy might actually divorce me, y'all. It would probably be over. He'd be like, why, where are we even gonna put that? Like, swimming pool? You know? It's like no one gets to use it. I might as well turn it into a big aquarium. It's kind of a joke because our community swimming pool is never opened when it's supposed to be. But we're not supposed to complain about, that's another rant for another day. All right, y'all. I gotta go find my allergy medicine because I am just feeling more and more congested the further we go here. Tomorrow I will be back with actually, some not sniffles, and hopefully the rice fish will definitely be moved. Just also before I go, does anyone ever wake up in the morning and turn their angelfish light on, or even whenever they turn their fish lights on? But do you ever turn the lights on and your fish are kind of just doing weird things? Like maybe one's sleeping upside down and you think it's not alive anymore, but then they just wake up and start swimming around and like they're fine. Because big one over there does that a lot. I've come in and turned the lights on and he's just tumbling through the tank. I don't know. But sleeping habits of angelfish, what do you know about it? Leave it in the comments for me. Click that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. You know, show some love by liking the video, as Fish Nerd said. Because I've got a lot going on and probably too much going on. But one disaster at a time is how I'm gonna put that. Oh, all right, y'all. Well, I hope everyone has a good Monday. You know what? Very true, fish nerd. What else would I expect from solar powered fish? I mean, they didn't have light for 6 hours. Of course, they're just gonna, tumble through the tank. Hey, 3G. It's not really a long stream this morning. I didn't go to bed as early as I should have last night. And then I had technical difficulties getting started this morning. But tomorrow I will be back and I will have gotten at least some of the stuff I was supposed to get done. And we'll look at the rice fish tomorrow and the least killies and the endlers that will be out of the tank by Wednesday. I give myself another deadline. Morning, Deb's Aqua Pets. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go find some antihistamine and clear this nose up. But y'all have a good Monday. I will see y'all later. Have a good day. All that stuff. Bye, y'all.